Smelzy commentary and plenty.
Yellerp and derpin slurpin, ja. Spazzy and Planty coming right at you with another full game commentary. Today we're playing Ezreal, and we're gonna be playing him in a ranked duo queue around 1800 actually. I've hit 1800 now, which is great. It's great fun. So, guys, go and get a drink. Seriously, do it. I know I say it all the time, but go get yourself a nice drink. I have my coffee right here. Sit back and relax and enjoy this little commentary, because this is actually a very, very interesting one in many ways. So, first things first. We're gonna have to take a look at this setup a little bit. We are playing Ezreal Taric bottom versus Vayne Nunu. That is a late game combo indeed, and with the right amount of execution, you can actually be really dominant with that combo. We saw that in the finals. So, I mean, we really want to try and get an early dominance there. Take a look at mid. We got Katarina versus Lux. Not too much to say there. Katarina should be okay, but Lux is just such a solo queue beast, kind of like Blitzcrank, because that binding is so long and you don't really expect it, and it's just and that ultimate is such a long, short cooldown and long range and all that types of good stuff. So sort of a solo queue madness AP mid in my opinion. Taking a look at that top lane, we have an AP Teemo versus a Vladimir. And in the jungle we have a Skarner versus our Shaco. So our team is extremely squishy, and we don't really have a good tank. Good thing is Teemo draws first blood top. I should have gone in here when Vayne overextended a little bit. A lot of minions taking a lot of creep damage here. So that's a bit of a bad engage from our part. But if you take a look at that setup, we really decided, me and my friendly duo queue support, that we want to go for a early game here. We don't want to drag this game on. Skarner's just gonna get beast mode late game. So is Vayne, as is like Vlad, and we can't really soak up that damage at the end game, and we don't really have that setup for it. However, Shaco can also sort of rape the solo queue due to the fact that he can be so surprising. And seeing as they're pushing right now, we have pinged, Shaco has gone his route around, and now he's gonna go in for the gank. He's gonna deceive on the wall. We're gonna get a stun from Taric. She's gonna cleanse and flash. I'm gonna flash after and use my skills on her. Luckily, I get the kill. Another thing to notice is that in this solo queue, I actually forgot to pick my Ignite. I really want Ignite on Ezreal personally. But I pick up the double kill. Great start. Skarner comes in a bit too late. Nothing to do for him there. I'm gonna push as much as I can, and then I'm gonna go back. So we really had a straightforward strategy going into this game, which was kind of the key to how it turned out, I'd say. But great stuff. We can now capitalize on the double kill, which is great. Except for a couple of missing skill shots here and there, you're going to see some nice gameplay in this game. So that's why I chose it. Another thing to note is also that I've taken away the music in the background. Let me know what you think about that. I just thought I'd upload one without music, and you can tell me what you think about that. Taric here is going to go in and do a little bit of a bad position, get condemned into the wall. I'm going to go in and miss skill shots like a noob tard. He's going to stun the support. Generally a bad idea, but now we've engaged, we need to go for it, and I cannot leave a low target like this. He's trying to juke me, but luckily I get him. And here actually my heals comes into play, because I have it up and I'm inform my support about it. Miss another skill shot because I'm a noob tard. And I do have my nice condemned from Vayne there, popping her ultimate. Wait. No, she doesn't have ultimate. My bad. Such a noob tard. Could have jumped in there instead of using Mystic Shot. Could have used Arcane Shift, but I don't know if that would have been a kill either way. So, good stuff anyways. They engaged on our mistake, but we still came out ahead. So, I'd say that's a win. I'm on 3 kills now. Great stuff. Trying to farm up. And again, we're discussing now, like, if we get another successful engaged bottom and kill hopefully 2 of them, or at least 1, we should push down the turret. We need to push turrets quickly, start roaming, get presence on the map. If I am slightly fed, I need to use it to sort of secure this game early. Using the banana to clear the creeps there, going back, getting my phage, taking a sip of the coffee. And my friendly support is going to go in and ping the Drake, seeing they have no wards, and we have a Shaco. He's going to go in, and he's executing this well. He's tanking that dragon, deceiving away, and the clone tanks the rest of it, and that's a dragon. Free Drake, and that is just terrific play right there. So, as you can see, right now, it's just going steadily towards what we're looking at here. We really want to try and do it this way. I'm going to jump on top of Vayne here, because we get a nice stun from Taric, and she gets super low, so that's good enough. I'm gonna put some damage on top of this Nunu, and Vayne comes in to taste my banana in the face, and that's a kill. So great stuff. Now we want to push this turret, like we said. If you are, like, there's, as you guys know, there's a very common thing to do now is to not push turrets. You gotta be smart about it. Yeah, there's a huge advantage is not pushing a turret. You can zone out the lane, you can win, you can pick up more kills, you can just be a bit more chilled. But in a situation like this, where you don't really trust the end game, I shouldn't have engaged upon this. Nunu played well with his consume, and I was a lot out of mana. Should have gotten more damage on top of the turret instead, but anyways, if you're in a setup like this, where we don't really trust the end game, we don't trust the end game that much, that is not as important as starting to get the other turrets. We need to get mid turret, we need to get another Drake, and we need to get ready for everything and be first on top of every objective. That's basically it. And the good thing is we did have a decent start. Katarina's going to go out mid. Really unfortunate, but our lanes are doing fine, and that's the good part. Especially Teemo top. It's good that he's doing fine, because that makes it less of a pain for us to sort of like have that broken leg in the team once more. So, I mean, an AP Teemo can be so strong in terms of like counter pushing in that sense. Vayne going in, tasting my attack speed slow there. Gonna turn and attack Nunu. Standing in the ultimate. I do have heal. I flash into a failed banana. But oh my god, there's a couple of face kill shots. The problem with Ezreal is I don't get to play him as much as I would, but he's just so strong. He's the flavor of the month right now. And taking a look at this with my Phage proccing, Katarina's gonna come in and clean that up, and that is gonna be a kill for us. Both thingies. Oh my god! I'm just making sounds now. That's good commentary right there. What I wanted to say is we get a triple kill in this engage. We get the turret. I get the golem and a couple more creeps from the other wave, and that is just great stuff. That's exactly what we want to do. Now I'm gonna go back after this, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and go to mid. Just go. I don't really need to gank it. If there is a possibility I can gank, then I will do it. But I should just go there and push it up. Push it like a notard. Katarina is also strong right now, so it's good. She has presence. I can go in there and make that lane even more in our favor, and we should be able to push it down. Lux can clear decently, but yeah. Here, Shaco does a very bad mistake. He goes in on a Skarner. He does have low mana, but Skarner is just much more beef, and there are MIAs from all the lanes, and here he's gonna get pooped on. So that is a bit of a shame. You can't really make balls engages with Shaco. It can be rewarding, I know. Played Shaco a little bit myself back in the day, but you need to be very careful. If this banana would have hit, I would have gone in on Vayne, definitely. But it didn't. She dodged it well. I wanted to clear the creeps. And I'm just going to sit here now and push this out, because bottom is pushing a little bit. Tara can take that. I mean, yeah, it's not optimal. I see Luxius, so I'm going to go ahead and try and get an engage going. Didn't get that much damage as I hoped, but I can zone out Vayne with my little Q of Dome. Surprised she didn't condemn me there into the wall. That would have been dangerous, but I would think still would have come out ahead, I think. Creeps in the way, can't really use my Mystic Shot. There it is, a lot of damage. Vayne has to go back. Taric handles bottom. Shaco should go there now, seeing as like Vlad is there and Teemo is free farming top now. He's gotten that turret as well. We get this turret, excellent. We have all 3 turrets now. We can start taking objectives in their jungle if we want. Right now, we see a little bit of a team fight standoff going on. I'm super scared of Skarner. I don't want to get pulled by him. This is like the team fight problem I was talking about. Skarner has so much presence with his ultimate. He can just zone out, he can just position himself and set up the team fight, whereas we really can't in the same way. We are stronger though, and this is but the thing is, right now Teemo is pushing top lane. So we're sitting here like, why would we ever engage upon this? This is like, we can just sit here, run around, make sure they don't get us, and all of a sudden they realize they have tried to contest the Drake, but they've actually lost the turret top. So, I mean, overall, I think this game shows a lot of like smart play from a team who's just been mashed up together in solo queue. So I think that's why I chose to upload it actually. And here we go for another free Drake. They have to go back and stop Teemo. They're all going back. Skarner here has no vision on it, but he's gonna flash in, blindly flash. This is just a desperate move right here. It's not even worth the Drake at that point if you do that. And there's such a low chance of getting the Drake if you flash in without vision. You have no idea what HP it's on. You're just gonna get killed. And Lux is going to try and steal that, but not possible. Shaco picking up the kill on Skarner there, great stuff. I want to get some procs of my, there it is, the slow. No, he's going to get away with a flash. Or is he? He's actually getting extremely low. That Katarina is going to do the trick, and I'm going to use my W to get the kill. Here is a little bit of an annoying situation. I'm out of turret range right now, but all of a sudden I'm in turret range again, and I didn't even move. A bit annoying there. It was bad positioning indeed, so I'm not going to say that, but man, if I could have survived a bit longer, we could have cleaned that up in a more clean fashion than it was. Timo doing his thing, counter pushing like a boss. He is gonna try and do this. You can see a little trail of mushrooms there. Classic AP Timo. Skarner is taking the bottom spot. He's gonna have to go back, but Vladimir is incoming. I am sending a banana here! And this is a fun moment in the stream. So you guys were all over me about this. The banana is actually gonna hit, and I get a kill. Amazing. And in the chat he goes like, oh, what's guy's kill shot? Oh, that's snipe. And I'm like, I didn't hit. And you guys were so frustrated on me, and I cannot imagine how frustrating it must have been to see me not realizing it until like after the game, 10 minutes after researching it, what you guys meant, and looking into the replay and stuff like that. Man, it must have been annoying. Okay, it's 20 minutes, and we get Baron. Shaco doing his thing with his jungling correctly, and they have nothing right now. And we can just go super aggressive. Timo doing his thing again, going to that top lane and getting a kill as well. I mean, it really helps. Couldn't be done if Timo hadn't played well and gotten them kills as well. That is really important. I am not doing a good job poking here. Like, I should just go for turret, but Skarner's ultimate has so much presence, I don't really want to get pulled in by that. So as you see, I'm very scared. He doesn't pull me, which is cool. Then I can deal free damage. But again, I'm splitting up my damage a little bit, so not optimal. Katarina though, very in the mood for going in. There is the Ultodome. There is a couple of kills going in. Double kill for Katarina. I am gonna get Vlad, and then I'm gonna chase balls deep. I got Tarek with me all the way, he announces it. She's gonna flash away. I do have Arcane Shift. Can I go for this? Oh, no, I can't. Here comes Vayne, though. Arcane Shift and cooldown. Cannot run away. Gonna have to engage. Missed my Mystic Shot, but I wasn't able to hit it anyways because there was a minion in the way, so that was just me reacting like that. Mystic Shot over the wall due to the cooldowns, and that is gonna be a good and well executed little balls deep dive. So at this point, the game is ours. Like, we can just do a very simple and fun finish right now where we push all the lanes with our Baron buffs, where, yeah, they are throwing it a little bit. I mean, that is just something I want to touch on before this commentary is over. Man, I've been playing a lot of duo queue now. It's been great fun, but I cannot understand why people, like, feel the urge to type and not play. Like, if 3 kills goes down early, yeah, that's rough. But the thing that loses all the freaking solo queue games these days is the fact that people give up. And they start typing and they start flaming each other. Or they might type to flame someone on the other team. But they start typing. As soon as someone starts typing, you're losing 50% of your focus from the game, at least. And that is just, I mean, so darn stupid. It's illogical. I cannot understand it. Like, first of all, why would you play a game that you get frustrated in playing? Like, I don't understand that. Like, you gotta enjoy the losses as well, because you are gonna lose a lot of games. I mean, that's how it works. If you don't enjoy a good loss, you will not enjoy this game. So that's just my opinion on it. And also, so many games in solo queue can be turned around, man. It's like, Jesus. These are no revolutionary thoughts, I know, but I just felt like I wanted to get this out. Seeing as this game is sort of over, we're strong enough to do basically whatever we want. I wanted to touch on it a little bit, because, I mean, I just don't understand how you cannot realize that a solo queue game can go anywhere, because people derp. People like, I'm strong, you know, the rampage fever that I've been talking about. Like, you get so strong and you want to kill them all and you don't care if you die, and then all of a sudden, oh, wait a second, they've actually caught up. And that is just so many games. I bet you guys can relate to 100% to what I'm saying here. So many games can be turned around, man. It just takes you a bit of focus. It's gonna be harder for sure because they are stronger, but takes a little focus, and it takes a little bit of you not typing shit to teammates, other guys, other than, you know, tactical decisions. That's all you need to know if you want to get like higher elo. Man, now I got that out of my system. You know, I seldom get frustrated, but if I get frustrated, I get frustrated at myself, missing skill shots and stuff. I seldom get frustrated at people, but it's just that I've come to realize that I cannot understand it. Like, it's something out of this world to me. Anyways, wanted to go for this Vlad. He's actually going to get away. I think I'm legend at this point, which is great. And yeah, ending up with a beautiful score there and pushing out the Nexus, so that's game right there. Damn it, Vladimir survived. If you enjoyed this commentary, guys, feel free to hit the like button, it helps me out immensely. And also feel free to share it on Facebook and Twitter. If you're new to my channel, there's tons of League of Legends content for you to check out, so feel free to do that. And why not subscribe so you don't miss any more content coming out in the future. That's it. This has been Spazzy, and I'm out.